shield online. The vortex shield catches incoming rounds and missiles. Release the button to launch any captured objects back at the enemy. Pilot, the Acolyte pod is online. This shoulder-mounted rocket pod will lock onto multiple enemy targets.
Collision fighter spotted, chassis number BT-7274. Target hit.
Warning.
Taking fire. Not bad, Heidi. Not bad. Pull-ups.
Our reactor is unstable. Well done, pilot. Our combat
Hello guys, hope all of you are doing well. Welcome back to my channel Lowest End Gaming. Today I am going to bring you another new game called Titanfall 2, played on my trusty buddy Intel UHD 620 iGPU. Those who are curious, my HP 250G7 notebook laptop has Intel Core i5 8th generation processor at 1.6 GHz speed with 16GB dual channel DDR4 RAM and 256GB NVMe SSD. And my operating system is Windows 11 64-bit. So friends, let's see how Titanfall 2 performs on my laptop. But before that, if you like this type of low-end gaming content and want to support small creators like me, then please hit the like button, give hype and subscribe to my channel. And help me to reach my target of 1000 subscribers. Friends, I am going to play this game at 1366x768 resolution and I have reduced all other graphical settings to low. I have enabled adaptive super sampling and set adaptive resolution target to 30 fps. Now let's start the game.
Of all the things I've seen on the battlefields of the frontier, the pilot is the true dominant force. Fast and agile. Graceful, yet devastating. Perceptive, resourceful, and relentless. A pilot sees the world differently. Sheer walls become flanking routes. Pilots fight differently. Experienced in deception and maneuver, even overwhelming odds shift in their favor. But what truly separates the pilot from all the grunts and machines of the battlefield is the bond between a pilot and a Titan. When linked to a Titan, a pilot can only be stopped by overwhelming force, or an equal. The frontier has been the only home I've ever known. For years, our lands have been destroyed by the IMC, forcefully taking our resources, polluting and destroying our planets, and killing us off if we try to resist. Despite recent victories at Demeter and beyond, we have a long way to go before the IMC is defeated. Now, I serve as a rifleman in the militia, fighting to free the frontier. I'm a long way from becoming a pilot. But when that day comes, I hope I can live up to the honor.
All personnel be advised. Operation
Here we go, Rifleman Cooper. Oh, hell. Ship must have power cycled the sim pod since last time. We'll have to recalibrate it.
Diagnostic test 2.1. All Mark 8 lifeboats are in the green.
Does that feel right to you, Cooper? All right, we're good to go. Let's see how much you remember from last time. Setting the neural link. Not quite the same as a Titan link, but it's similar. To learn new skills, we need to be in the right state of mind. Ah, much better. Technically, I'm not supposed to be training you, but in you I see potential. Besides, we're at war. Who's got time for classes, eh? Here you go, up and over. Let's pick up the pace, enabling jump kit assist. Jump kits operate on the principle of relaxed stability. Once your jump kit calibrates to your movement style, enhanced mobility becomes second nature. Beautiful, isn't it?
As you can see guys, the game is running very smoothly. And I am getting 100 plus FPS for CGI cutscenes and 30 FPS during in-game cutscenes. In case of gameplay, I am getting steady 30 FPS with or without screen record. So we can say that Titanfall 2 can easily be played on Intel UHD 620 iGPU.
We've retaken over a quarter of frontier space. Militia's better organized now. More people join every day. We used to just run and hide. Combat, things never go as you expect. Must be ready with any weapon you can find on the field. These are just a few of the weapons I've come across out there. Time to hit the range. Load your weapon. Get more precision. Aim down the sights of your weapon. Good. Practice more if you want, then head to the gauntlet. Alright, got a new gauntlet for you to run today. Part time is 2 minutes. Gotta do better than that to continue. Follow the ghost or find your own path. Pilots have to strike a balance in combat. Speed is paramount. Also, the gauntlet is where we practice those skills until they're second nature. Remember, you move faster than you walk. Give it a try. Nice run. See the results board on the wall? You set a new best time. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, so be sure to run this a few times with different weapons. Look at the results board for more tips on how to improve. Now that you're warmed up, if you want a real challenge, you can race against other pilot ghosts. Word of warning, though, the pilots who recorded these ghosts are the best in the SRS. If you can beat them, you'll be on your way to being a real pilot. Go ahead and run the gauntlet as much as you want. When you're done, I've got something special to show you. All done with the gauntlet?
I'm ready to see what's next.
Good. You're gonna like this. It's time you learn the other half of being a pilot. The Titan. Let's go call one in.
Aren't pilots the only ones allowed to do that?
It's only a simulation, Rifleman. It's not the real thing. But first, we're gonna need a little more space. That's my partner, BT. He's a Vanguard class. Homegrown militia technology. The first Titan chassis we designed ourselves. One we didn't steal from the IMC. Go ahead, Rifleman. On your first. Look up to the sky. There he is. Right, Rifleman. Sounds like it's about to hit the fan. I'm pulling you out.
Powering down all known essential systems.
Cooper, ready up.
Easy, Cole. He just left VR. He needs a minute to decompress. He'll be ready to go. Trust me.
All personnel
Yes,
to
sir.
battle stations. This is not a drill.
Heads up. They're killing us. Trying to, anyway. Good session in there. You'll get the hang of it someday. We'll make a pilot out of you yet, Rifleman. But not today. No time.
Lastimosa.
Anderson,
You son of a bitch. See you down there.
we're going to see a new planet today. Maybe even die on it. See you down there, Rifleman. Good luck.
Get your ass out of the sim pod, Cooper. Meet at the dropship.
Command, the Militia 9th Fleet. We have been ambushed by AOD at Planet Typhon. The intel is strong. Portside, we're taking hit. No ordinary research operation. We are going down. Repeat, we are going down. Portside, we lost the Rickman. I'm seeing a ton of anti-orbital defenses. None of it was on the decompression on deck. Fire! Hands, abandon ship. All hands, abandon. Get to the lifeboat! We're going down! We're going down! This is the MCS James McAllen. We are going down. I repeat, we are going down. You're jamming us forward. We're not getting through.
Mark 8 lifeboat. Medical unit. Occupant, militia rifleman, class 3, Jack Cooper. Stabilize. 250 milligrams of Sansupentanol administered. Caution. Temporary side effects. Nausea, dizziness, impaired motor function.
We got more IMC structures coming this way. Are we near the drop zone?
Titanfall 2 is a 2016 first-person shooter game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts or EA. A sequel to 2014's Titanfall, the game was released worldwide on October 28, 2016 for PlayStation 4, Windows and Xbox One. The game's 2-year development cycle began in mid-2014. The decision to add a single-player campaign to the game came about because the team wanted to expand the game's player base. They came up with different ideas and prototypes and integrated them to form a single coherent campaign. Gargantia on the Verdurous planet and buddy cop films, as well as the video game Half-Life, inspired the game's campaign and narrative. The team also overhauled the progression system and made subtle changes to the multiplayer to make the gameplay fairer. A heavily modified version of Valve's source engine powered the game. Titanfall 2 underperformed commercially, with most attributing its underwhelming performance to going on sale in crowded release window placed between the release of Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. But remember guys, in terms of gameplay, story or graphics, this game is no lesser, I repeat, it is no lesser than Battlefield 1 or Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It was nominated for multiple year-end accolades, including Game of the Year and Best Shooter awards by several gaming publications. Respawn continued to support the game after its release, providing several updates and downloadable content. The game was followed by Apex Legends, a spin-off of the franchise and free-to-play battle royale game in 2019.
We have 18 hours. 18 hours until the Ark is sealed and ready for delivery. Oi, Richter! Leave the corpses alone, you sick bastard. We've got a job to do, eh? We make corpses, we don't clean them up. Let's go! BT, transfer authorization to new pilot. Link, Bravo Tango 7274. Cooper, take my Titan. Use my helmet and my jump kit. This is the real thing. Take care of him.
Mark is being transferred for recasting. Tech has a new shell design. Blitz wants no less
This is Captain Cole of the 3rd Militia Grenadiers and any militia survivors. We are relocating to the IMC beacon at map grid 772981. Anyone copy?
This is Sergeant Ezel from the 2nd Militia Fusiliers. We read your call. We're gonna make...
For the IMC, not Blisk or his mercenaries.
We work for whoever the IMC
Yourselves to an IMC office.
Blisk and his mercs, General Marder. Us grunts get paid the same either. All that matters is that thing in the mountains goes online as scheduled.
You think it's true? What the text is saying about it?
Do I look like a bloody animal to you? But if it is true, then the militia are going to have a very bad... You know what I mean?
To any militia forces in the region.
There's still a pilot in this sector!
That's the militia pilot!
Keep the target contained! One down! Pilot movement, mid-range! Target locked! North side on target!
First, let's talk about the story synopsis of Titanfall 2's single-player campaign. Jack Cooper, a militia rifleman, dreams of becoming a Titan pilot. Under Captain Ty Latimosa's mentorship, he joins an assault on the IMC-controlled planet Typhon, where mercenaries known as the Apex Predators mortally wound Latimosa. Cooper inherits his Vanguard Titan, BT-7274, and the mission to stop the IMC's secret weapon. Together, Cooper and BT battle through IMC facilities, eliminating Apex Predators and discovering the Fold weapon, a planet-destroying device powered by the Ark. Their intelligence allows the militia to strike, but the Ark is moved onto the IMC ship Draconis. Cooper defeats the Predator Viper and seizes the Ark, but he and BT are captured. BT is destroyed, saving Cooper, who later revives him in a new chassis with Brick's help. In the final assault, Cooper and BT destroy the folder weapon by sacrificing BT, preventing the destruction of Harmony. Cooper is formally recognized as a pilot and inducted into the Murderer Corps. A post-credits hint suggests part of BT's AI may still survive.
Any militia personnel must remind you that you are on the planet Typhon. This is an IMC-controlled planet, but there are many wild creatures outside the bounds of our installations. We cannot control one.
You were brave enough to join people who believed in protecting the freedom of the frontier. As individuals, the IMC might be able to see us all. That's what they've been trying to do. All hands, the Jason Callan has been sent to take down IMC research facility on the planet Titan. Wanted to make a difference. You were brave enough to join people who believed in protecting the freedom of the frontier. As individuals, the IMC might be able to keep us off. That's what they've been trying to do.
Vanguard class Titan. These things are rare. We should sell it.
No bloody way. Those weren't Blisk's orders.
That guy doesn't scare me. None of those mercenaries did.
Power low. Insufficient power. Power at 2/3. Data core reinitialized. Ocular system online. Adjusting focus. Are you all right, pilot?
I think so. Wait, did you just call me pilot?
Yes. The late Captain Lastimosa gave you the provisional rank of acting pilot. Congratulations on your promotion. You may call me BT.
BT. Got it.
My systems are rebooting, but a third battery will accelerate the process. I will remain here. Until I am mobile, I will listen to your helmet radio when possible.
To all militia personnel, the IMC will grant safe passage back to the Angel City Penitentiary. All will surrender. Be wise to turn yourselves in to any IMC search teams immediately.
Pilot, I advise against turning yourself over to the IMC. Voice pattern analysis indicates they are lying.
Don't worry, BT. I'm not going anywhere.
Understood, but I do recommend you move. IMC salvage teams are not far away.
I mean I'm not leaving you.
It is a common requirement for pilots to maneuver in situations without a linked Titan.
He's in charge of the Apex Predator, top shelf mercenary syndication only. I'm surprised you've never heard.
Pilot, my mapping systems have been restored. The ambush of the 9th Militia Fleet has landed us far off course from our original destination. We are located in hostile territory. Be careful, we cannot stay here long.
Now, let's talk about the gameplay. Similar to its predecessor, Titanfall 2 is a first-person shooter where players can control both a pilot and their Titans, a mecha-style robots that stand roughly 5 to 8 meters tall. The pilot has a large variety of equipment that enhance their abilities during combat. All pilots have a jump kit which assists with parkour, double jumping and wall running. Pilots have more specific abilities unique to each class which augments their offensive and defensive ability, such as a grappling hook for enhanced mobility or a holographic visual cloaking device. Pilots use their jump kits to run on walls, movements which can be chained together to travel between locations quickly. The game introduces several new gameplay mechanics. These include a movement system that allows a player to slide on the ground, the pulse blade, which is throwing knife that reveals the location of any nearby enemy, a holographic pilot that mimics players' actions and appearance to confuse enemies, and a grappling hook, which can be used to slingshot players to a building or Titan or reel other enemies it attaches towards the user. The pilot have a large arsenal of gadgets and weapons, such as shotguns, submachine guns, pistols, rifles, light machine guns, and grenades to fight their enemies. At close range, player can execute their opponents from behind in short animation with a melee attack. Melee attacks are always instantly fatal should they connect.
BT, who is this voice?
This is the commander of the Marauder Corps, a section of the Militia's Special Recon Squadron, or SRS. Her name is Sarah Briggs.
BT, is there anyone alive on this ship?
No. Scans do not detect any life signs within the MCS James McAllen, but 90% of the lifeboats have been ejected. There is still hope.
Our very freedom is at stake. We are stronger together. On our own, I might be able to stop.
To all militia survivors, it would be in your best interest to turn yourselves in. Sure.
Pilot, our location has been compromised. Those drones are IMC scouts. Enemy reinforcements will be on their way. You must complete the neural link immediately. Please install the final battery. Power at full capacity. Pilot, we must establish a neural link in order to proceed. Please embark when ready. Protocol 1. Link to pilot. Establishing neural link. Neural link established. Rifleman Jack Cooper, you are now confirmed as acting pilot of BT-7274. Protocol 2. Uphold the mission. Our orders are to resume Special Operation 217. Rendezvous with Major Anderson of the SRS. I'm detecting incoming enemy forces. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot. Reinitializing critical systems. Vortex shield online. The vortex shield catches incoming rounds and missiles. Release the button to launch any captured objects back at the enemy. The Acolyte pod is online. This shoulder-mounted rocket pod will lock onto multiple enemy targets. The longer you hold down the button, the more locks you will achieve. control and motion link re-established. Pilot, enemy Titanfall detected. We will have to fight our way to safety. Get ready.
You sure about this?
Yes, trust me.
Militia fighter spotted, chassis number BT-7274. Target hit.
Warning.
Taking fire. Not bad, Miley. Not bad. Bullocks.
Our reactor is unstable. Well done, pilot. Our combat effectiveness rating has increased. Pilot, I detect more IMC salvage teams on the way. Our only chance of survival is to uphold our mission of rendezvousing with Major Anderson. Until then, you and I are on our own. Marking your HUD. We must move quickly. In order to survive, we must keep moving.
Unlike its predecessor, Titanfall 2 has a single-player story campaign with gameplay split between commanding the Titan BT-7274 and controlling the pilot, Rifleman Third-Class Jack Cooper. It features a linear story. For most parts of the game, the Titan BT-7274 accompanies players, alongside allied NPCs from the universe's Frontier Militia faction, of which BT-7274 and Jack Cooper are part of. BT-7274 can change his weapon loadouts under player's command to maximize his efficiency when combating local wildlife, IMC infantry, and other Titans. These loadouts are unlocked by scavenging equipment in each level that appears as the loadout's weapon. These are typically found before a sequence which will benefit from the player switching to that loadout. Players are able to use multiple ways to complete objectives and attack enemies, such as utilizing Cooper's pilot stealth ability, jump kit assisted traversal of the level, and using firearms provided in the game. Levels are large and there are multiple paths for players to choose from to reach their destination. The game also features platform elements, which task players to make use of Cooper's parkour abilities to solve environmental puzzles and travel to previously inaccessible areas. Some weapons are level specific and can only be used in certain areas. There are also level specific gameplay mechanics. For instance, in the effect and cause level, players are required to shift between the present and past with a time travel device. Players can also select dialogue options and have Cooper to talk to BT-7274 at a certain point in the campaign to develop the characters' personalities and open to comedic effects. The single player also features a training gauntlet, which acts as a tutorial and competition for players. The faster they complete the gauntlet, the higher their position will be in leaderboard.
We tighten down.
You're not getting by me. Hell have you got, militia?
Warning, detecting hull damage. First floor ready.
Thanks for the assist, sir. We'll secure this area.
Pilot, this Titan weapon is an advanced design and may give us a tactical advantage.
I think somebody's in love.
A human's concept of love requires admiration, attraction, devotion, and respect. Conclusion. I am 50% in love. Pilot, with the tone loadout, we can lock onto enemies and target them with tracking rockets. This will be useful in direct combat.
Titans are significantly less mobile than the pilots, but they have stronger firearms and superior protection. Replacing the 3 classes featured in the first Titanfall, 6 Titans are introduced at launch: Ion, Scorch, North Star, Ronin, Tone, and Legion, with Monarch being introduced in the May 2017 Monarch's Region free DLC. Ion uses a directed energy arsenal and makes use of shield that can catch and redirect enemy projectile attacks. Scorch enemies in combat using area denial incendiary weapon and thermite cannon. North Star excels in long-range precision attacks with a charged railgun and sets movement restricting traps, and is the only Titan with the ability to leave the ground and hover. Ronin specializes in hit and run combat, using shotgun and a sword. Tone focuses on mid-range combat with its target locking weapon. Legion uses rotary cannon designed to sustain fire at both long and short range. Finally, Monarch added post-release via downloadable content or DLC is a Vanguard drive chassis that can steal power from the other Titans to power up its own defensive shield and upgrade itself mid-fight. The Titans have their own moveset which are different from those of the pilots. For instance, they can dodge quickly to evade attacks.
Pilot control initiated.
Someone get a visual! Enemy Titan near the South Storm train.
Thank God! Incoming grenade!
He's here! Incoming blast, watch yourself!
I'm engaging hostile infantry.
Hazardous waste pumps now filtering. Zone 1.
Stop! Throwing fragments!
through this facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface nearby.
Maintenance override engaged. Opening flow regulation gate. Warning. Toxic fumes dispersing in ancient flow. Activating control room safety airlock procedures.
Pilot, the safety airlock has sealed you in the control room. You must find another way out. We have no choice but to split up.
Got it. I'll find a way out.
A nearby exit will most likely lead further into the reclamation facility. Pilot, I am tracking your...
Titanfall 2 received generally favorable reviews from critics, with many praising it as one of the best shooters of its generation. It won several awards, including Game of the Year from Games Radar and Shooter of the Year from PC Gamer, while Polygon listed it among the decade's best. The single-player campaign drew mixed responses. Some reviewers criticized its short 5-hour length, predictable sci-fi plot, and lack of emotional depth, while others highlighted the engaging buddy comedy dynamic between Jack Cooper and his Titan BT-7274, praising BT's personality and well-written dialogue. The gameplay, however, was universally acclaimed. Critics lauded the fluidity of the movement, tactical combat, and the balance between pilot agility and Titan firepower, describing it as both exhilarating and strategic. The variety of weapons, smooth controls, and freedom to approach missions through combat, stealth, or puzzles contributed to a satisfying experience. Level design was another standout. The imaginative environment, creative mechanics, and standout missions like Effect and Cause being compared to Portal for their innovation. The integration of Pilot and Titan gameplay also improved pacing and added variety, though some felt not all levels maintained the same creativity. Multiplayer received strong praise as well. The deeper Titan combat, new Titan classes, and refined teamwork-oriented mechanics making matches dynamic and rewarding. The redesigned progression system and gadgets were noted as improvements over the first game, though some found the multiplayer unforgiving and criticizing confined maps or confusing changes such as rodeo mechanics. Despite these issues, most agreed that Titanfall 2 delivered a complete package, successfully expanding on its predecessor with both a polished campaign and engaging multiplayer. Many critics hailed it as an imaginative, creative, and must-play FPS, though some expressed concern that poor release timing might shorten its lifespan.
This is Raccoon 3, 9th Militia Fleet. We're held up in the reclamation facility. The INC have some new mechanized infantry. We're trapped.
Pilot, I'm detecting friendly militia forces along your path. They may need assistance.
Captain, I see something moving by the pipes. Eyes up. It's a friendly pilot. Captain, we got a friendly militia pilot.
Hold your fire, he's SRS. Look at his helmet.
For this particular game, we need to talk about sales performance as well. Electronic Arts expected the game to sell approximately 9 to 10 million units in its first year of release. However, financial analysis predicted that the game sales would be substantially disappointed due to EA's decision to release the game in late October, a period between the launch of EA's own Battlefield 1 and Activision's Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Despite that, EA expressed no concern about the release window as they felt the player base of Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 would not overlap. But as I said earlier in this video, this game is no lesser than both these games in terms of gameplay, graphics or story. This game underperformed just because these two gaming franchises are more renowned than Titanfall. But I loved this game and I replay this game time and time again due to its graphics, combat fluidity and optimized gameplay. And like me, I am sure all true gamers will remember Titanfall 2 as a superior FPS game that can challenge games that are so-called industry leaders. So that's it guys. I am going to wrap up the video here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow with a new gameplay video. Till then, take care, tata and happy gaming.